couple steps can be the most dangerous. But anyway, we are back, and as usual, the #1 resolution in the new year is, as we say, losing weight. How many of us have lost weight only to fail and perhaps even end up gaining weight? Well, never fear, pharmacist and author Sherry Torkos is back with some help on what really works and what doesn't. So happy New Year, Sherry. Nice to have you back. You look fabulous. You look terrific.
Good to see you.
Thank you very much. I'm #1 on that list of #1 with losing weight.
Yes.
So if you can help us out here, you'll be helping out an awful lot of people who are watching.
Well, it's my pleasure. And really, when we're looking at losing weight, we need to look at a comprehensive program. Not just dieting, not just exercising, doing the two together in the right way. We don't have to become radical weekend warriors. We don't have to give up all our favorite foods. It's a few little changes that make a big difference, setting reasonable goals, but also looking at some of the hidden factors that can affect your ability to lose weight, such as your hormones, stress, and sleep. So let's start off with diet, because I brought some foods with me that can help with weight loss.
Okay.
When we're talking about a dietary strategy to lose weight, the latest research is focusing on a low glycemic or low GI diet. As you see with my book there, The GI Made Simple. The glycemic index basically tells us how carbohydrates are processed into sugar. Those that break down quickly are high GI. White bread, white flour products, a lot of sugary products. Those that process slowly are low GI. I have some low GI foods with me there at the front. You can see I've got some sweet potatoes. I have some brown and wild rice. For crackers, I brought these rye crackers. These are all examples of low GI foods. And again, the value is that they break down slowly into sugar. They keep you feeling more satisfied. And if we can stabilize blood sugar levels, we can control appetite, cravings, and we can switch our body into fat-burning mode.
Well, this is why a lot of people don't eat white food. They say, well, I don't eat anything white. They don't eat white potatoes. They don't eat white rice. They take these alternatives, which are healthier for you.
Which are healthier. Now, if you are going to have a piece of white bread, say you're going to your favorite Italian restaurant. You know, a lot of Italian restaurants, they'll put the oil and the vinegar out on the table.
Oh, yes.
Actually, a very good idea. It makes it better. If you dip your bread in oil and vinegar, the fat from the olive oil and the vinegar, the acids in the vinegar, will actually slow down the rate of digestion, reduce the glycemic impact.
Okay.
So that's a little trick.
That's all right.
You
can have a piece of that.
Okay.
Exactly.
Also, well, I've got my apple here. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. If you're looking at losing weight, apples are a good source of soluble fiber, and studies have shown that just having an apple a day can reduce your total calorie intake by about 190 calories.
Everything I read about apples is positive.
Everything's positive. There's not one bad thing I can say about apples. So these are some of the food strategies. Oh, and I must mention this dark chocolate that I have here at the front. I'm a huge fan of dark chocolate, and I think dark chocolate...
So are so many of our viewers.
Yeah, well, dark chocolate's great. And the thing with dark chocolate is it's high in antioxidants. It's also lower in saturated fat and sugar, and you get satisfied with a smaller amount. So if you're looking for an indulgent treat, have a piece of dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate. Have that your indulgence.
Okay.
And of course, the apple is good. And then we get into some supplements. Now, keep in mind, nutrition is paramount. We'll talk exercise in a minute. Supplements are there to complement your diet.
Okay, and Sherry, just let me interrupt you. You'll notice that our phone number is on the screen. If you have a question or comment, by all means, call us now at 644-9840. Okay.
Okay, back to supplements. One of my top recommended supplements is this white kidney bean extract, and it's called Phase 2. It's a starch neutralizer. This is something that you take before you have a starchy meal. So if you're having rice, pasta, bread, potatoes, anything high in starch, you take the Phase 2, and there are different brands. This is Carb Intercept or Metaslim. It helps to reduce some of that starch from getting converted into sugar.
No kidding.
So the benefit is less sugar calories absorbed, less of a spike in your blood sugar. That translates into weight loss and improved blood sugar control. And there are actually about 10 clinical studies backing that ingredient right now.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's very fascinating. And so for type 2 diabetics, weight loss, this is one of my favorite supplements. Then we go on to green tea, which we're always hearing about. The health benefits of green tea. It's a great antioxidant, helps to improve immune system function. But for those that are looking for weight loss benefits, there's an amino acid that's found in green tea, and it's called L-theanine. And you'll see that in these two bottles here. L-theanine, also known as sun-theanine, has been found to help reduce stress and anxiety, promote relaxation. Some people refer to them as their happy pills. And the idea with the sun-theanine is that it can help to curb stress and anxiety, which is a trigger for appetite. For a lot of people, we can help to curtail some of that emotional eating, the binge eating. For a lot of folks, when we're down, we look for comfort food. Our appetite goes up. So the sun-theanine helps to promote calming and relaxation.
Okay. What's the one on the end?
This one here is called CLA. It's conjugated linoleic acid, and CLA is a good fat. It's a fat that actually helps our body break down fat more efficiently, prevent fat storage, and there are a number of clinical studies on that as well.
Okay.
So when I look at all the research, and when I was writing my book on the glycemic index, I looked at all the studies on these products. I hate to say it, but most products don't have a lot of research behind them. The phase 2, the sun-theanine, the CLA, these are some of my top picks in terms of good researched supplements.
Okay, you have a bottle of water for your own consumption, but I'm finding that I'm going to try and add a bottle of water a day to my diet. I'm not drinking enough water.
At least a bottle of water a day, and when you're exercising, you need more water, and sometimes during the winter, we forget to rehydrate because it's not hot outside. Exercise is really critical. You can lose some weight with just making dietary changes, but if you add exercise to that, you boost your metabolism, you improve your overall feeling of well-being. If you're doing weight training, resistance exercises, say working out with exercise equipment, tubes, your own body weight, that will boost your results. You'll build muscle mass, rev up that furnace, burn more calories. Okay, we have someone on the phone, but before we get to the phone, I thought I would add to that. Today on The Doctors, they're going to be talking about how household chores, like vacuuming, how you can adapt that and actually make that work for you for exercise, which I've always said, hey, if I'm sweating through exercising and vacuuming, I must be doing something right. There's little things that we can do to build exercise into our day. Vacuuming is a good example.
Pick up that iron up and down,
That's right. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. I always hear that. Park at the end of the parking lot. That way your car won't get dinged. But also you get a little bit of exercise as you're walking into the shopping center.
Okay, so it makes sense. Okay, we have a phone call for Sherry. Hi, welcome to the show. Hi, caller, you there?
Oh, hi. Sorry, my name's Judy.
Hi, Judy. How are you?
Very good. I just have a question about the apple. It's something that's been concerning me because I heard it a while ago, that the bug sprays that they use on the apples, it leaches into the apple itself, past the skin. So you're eating the chemicals, and it's something I've kind of been worried about lately. And it wasn't every time I go to have an apple.
All right, good question.
Yeah, definitely. If you're looking to reduce exposure to pesticides, shop organic. We have greater access to organic fruits and vegetables, and when you buy organic, you're buying foods that haven't been treated with harsh chemicals. Because it's true, apples, well, most all fruits are sprayed with pesticides to prevent bugs. So if you're concerned about that, definitely go for organics. Unfortunately, taking an apple and washing it with water is only going to remove dirt and bacteria. It's not actually going to remove all that pesticide residue, which can actually go right inside. So I'm a proponent of organics. Okay. We were also talking, while we're waiting for another call, about breakfast, and I was telling Sherry that I notice if I even have a soft-boiled egg, now I take Lipitor too, but if I have a soft-boiled egg or some protein in the morning, or you can have the egg beaters, okay, if you can't have the egg, I am much less hungry for lunch, and I think that's why a lot of people don't eat breakfast, because it makes you hungrier for lunch. So if you substitute those carbs, the bagels, the donuts, the toast, if you don't have that and you have a protein instead, you'll find that that breakfast will hold you over much better. That's right, absolutely. And the reason for that is when we just have carbohydrates, for example, the bagel, our blood sugar goes up and then it drops down and then we're left feeling hungry, tired, and we want more food. But if you have protein with that, good protein and healthy fat, it slows the rate of digestion, so your blood sugar does this instead, so it keeps you stable until lunch. So if you want to have a cereal, that's fine, but add some protein to your cereal. Add some ground up flax seeds, some almonds. If you're having toast, have an egg with it, have some cottage cheese. Also almond butter, peanut butter, those are good sources of protein and fat as well.
Makes a huge difference.
It does make a difference. And also, get away from the 3 square meals a day. It's better to eat small meals throughout the day. 4 or 5 small meals will actually do better for you in terms of weight loss than eating 2 or 3 larger meals.
It's much better to be a grazer.
Be a grazer, exactly.
It's very true. It's very true. Sherry, it's the best. Now, your book is available everywhere, right?
That's right. You can check out my book in all major bookstores, online at Amazon.com, or for the folks across the border, Amazon.ca. It's a simple and easy guidebook all about the glycemic index, my fitness tips, recommendations for supplements, and it's packed with great information easy to follow.
Well, if everybody is losing weight or trying to, or that's your resolution, I'm in there with you. So next time you come back, I'll tell you how I'm doing.
Well, we'll chart your progress.
Okay, all right, I can do that. Listen, for more information, visit Sherry Torkos at sherrytorkos.com. It's as easy as that. And promotional consideration provided by author and pharmacist Sherry Torkos, publisher, and John Wiley & Son. So by all means, go get the book and help yourself. All right, we want to thank you for that.